Just a quick update. Thank you very much to everybody that's been very supportive. We know we're doing a good job when we're getting shadowed and when we're getting trolled by these liberal elitists. Well done to Tony Blair. Never thought I'd say that. He said this net zero business is doomed. The end is nigh. Of course it's bloody doomed. We're never going to get there. People in this country can't afford this rubbish. And they're taxing the working people to get their global agendas. Makes no sense at all. It's, do you know what? It's lunacy at its best. Lunacy at its best. And look at what Blair said, and he's got a point. We're never going to hit net zero. This country emits 1% of the whole carbon emissions in the world. 1%. So if the UK fell in the sea tomorrow, wouldn't make iota of a difference. Planting trees, solar panels on good farmland, you know, drive electric cars. You know, nobody talks about where the ingredients come for these batteries in these mines and these wars, you know, and poor little children are digging these minerals out of the ground. It makes no sense. Ed Miliband wants to close every coal mine there is, while India's just hit 1 billion tons. 1 billion tons of coal. You know, this is where we're working with. These people, you know, have no idea of how to run a business. Talk about a country. They are running us to the ground by trying to hit this net zero goal, which is impossible. Look, we can all do a little bit towards our carbon footprint. Waste less food, eat more seasonal, local, fly a little bit less, drive a little bit less. You know, we can all do it. But should we be doing it while nobody else is? I think that's a personal choice. It shouldn't be a choice that's pushed onto us by governments. It makes no sense at all what these governments are pushing their agendas onto the working people. Now, don't you forget, it's me, you and everyone else is taxes, our money that are paying their wages and that they're using to destroy this economy and its people. This country's getting poorer, not richer. It's getting sicker, not healthier. And it's all down to governments. All down to governments. Not just the Labour governments, but governments. And that's why we need change. We need new people, we need fresh faces, we need new ideas. And we need people that understand, you know, who should be running the rural sector, the agricultural and food sectors. Farmers, butchers, greengrocers, veg growers, fruit growers, salad growers. They're the people that should be implementing our policies. Who should be running our NHS? Doctors, nurses, not bureaucrats, not people that have never ever, you know, worked within the industry. Who should be running our educational system? They should be teachers. They should be the people that have worked in this sector, in the realm. And that's what's annoying. There's so many people that are working within these sectors that could make a difference, that know how to change things. But no, they're not going to do that. They're going to have civil servants that have no idea, no background, that are going to write policies and that are going to absolutely demolish every one of them sectors. And you know it, I know it. This is not democracy. It's tyranny. You know, they're taking away free choices and they're taking away our ability as an agricultural sector to grow food. So it's time for change. And we know tomorrow there is going to be local elections, council elections in England. Let's see what happens. Let's hear what the people have to say. And the only way we can change things is in the ballot box. I'm not telling you who to vote for, that's not my decision. But we need people that understand the country. We need people that understand every single different sector is broken in the UK and it needs to be fixed. And mainstream media has not helped one iota of this, because there's a lot of misleading information coming from there. And you know, for the people that are paying their TV licenses, they should be thinking as well of what they want to hear and what they want to see. There has to be more approach to the truth and honesty and less propaganda. Have a good day.